Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JMJ. This is the Marketing Made Easy video series. And in these videos, we're looking to take it back to basics, simplify your thinking, and give you an unfair advantage when it comes to your marketing. Now, this video is all about giving yourself a quick win when it comes to SEO. Okay, so this is a topic that lots of people talk about, SEO. How can I move up the Google rankings and stuff like that? We're just going to look at an easy thing that you can do yourself here. Okay, so SEO stands for search engine optimization, and predominantly here in the UK and most places, we're going to look at Google. Okay, so how we can move up on Google, but other platforms also have an element of SEO, and all the social media platforms right now, they are search engines. Okay, people are searching for things on them, and we can use these tactics as well, or SEO tactics on social media platforms. There's lots you can do. There's lots of different levels as well. So depending on exactly what you're trying to do, and like it's different kind of levels and where you're currently at and who you're competing with, there's lots of things you can do, but we're going to just go straight back to basics and look at this kind of quick win. Okay, and all we're looking to do here is show up within the organic search results. Okay, so if you go to Google and you type in something that you're trying to find, it's going to give you a few ads. It may give you the map with different businesses on, and it's going to give you about 6 or 7 listings, which are the organic listings. Okay, and how Google decides to serve those results to you, it comes down to 200 different ranking factors. Okay, so there's lots that go on here, and some have more weight than others, and this has changed over the years, really. So things like today, loading speed for your site and mobile friendliness, these are big. Okay, so these are things that you can definitely change straight away and have a massive impact. But again, look, there's ones that outweigh each other. There's even some that slightly kind of contradict each other as well, but we'll go into that in another video. But the things that you can do to improve your SEO come down to things on site, so your website as a whole, off site, so different kind of websites coming back to you and indicating to Google that you're great, things that you can do on other pages rather than your website. And then we're looking on page as well, so specifically a page on your website and improving that to show up within a certain search result. So something easy that you can do yourself today and even have it work for you today is all about pictures. Okay, so most websites are going to have pictures on. Okay, and what happens when you put a picture on is you're usually given the opportunity to add a title, description, and what is called alt text. Okay, so if you've ever searched for anything on Google Images, you would probably guess that there's an element of SEO within images as well. Okay, so if you type a certain phrase or a certain keyword into Google for the images, it's going to show you images that relate to that keyword, right? The reason that they're showing up is because people have entered the text description and alt text to indicate that this is what the picture is about. Okay, so every image on your website will already come with an alt text. This is also referred to as an alt tag. And usually what happens is when you take a picture, whether it be on your phone, it be on an expensive camera, is that it will give some kind of tag already to that picture. Okay, and it will give it something like image 123, or something even uglier like these keys that I've just tapped here and come up with this this block of numbers and letters. But this is what people just upload onto their website, and this is what goes into I guess the Google search. So no one's really, Google isn't going to pick this up and show it to anyone because they have no idea what it's about. And even where we are with Google right now is they still can't view an image properly and tell you what it is. There's actually some funny examples of them getting it wrong, but what you have to do is tell them. You have to let them know exactly what it is, and the way you can do this is just to change the text to something relevant. Okay, so if we take, for example, a mortgage broker. Okay, so they're putting a picture on of themselves. They could put in here mortgage broker. Okay, they could get real specific as well and get into a niche. So let's say that it could be self-employed mortgages. Okay, so you could put self-employed mortgages broker. You could then even get even more specific and look at a location. Okay, so you can show up in your location just from having an image that is specifying that you're in that location, and you can use this all together as well. So this could be the likes of self-employed mortgages, Bristol broker. Okay, and what I would do is I would put this into the title, the description, and the alt text. Okay, the exact same phrase into each of them. There may be some SEO gurus that say, look, that's bad practice, but I can only go off of what's really worked for me. And over the past 7 years, I haven't changed this, and it's still been working to today. Okay, so definitely have a look at doing that. But this text, it serves several purposes. Okay, so it makes your website accessible to the visually impaired. So anyone who can't read the on screen, they can't read the words, they have a screen reader, and this will tell them everything which is on the page. So instead of it saying image 123, it will say self-employed mortgages, Bristol broker. And this is really big as well, just because lots of search engines, especially Google, for example, lots of companies, they're shifting to help even more people. So anyone who's impaired in any kind of way, even learning difficulties and stuff like that, we're looking at making it as easy as possible. So if you help them to make your site even more accessible, you're going to get lots of branding points there. Plus, if your image fails to load, the alt text will basically appear in its place rather than a big ugly code and people may think they're hacked or something like that. You will have yours there, and it also helps the search engines to index that image properly. So like I said, it can show up then in the search results. So what should you do? Well, look, any image that you're going to upload onto your website, go through it and change the title, description, and the alt text. You can actually do this on a computer by going into the properties of that image, or when you upload it to your website, you're usually given that option. So something like WordPress, for example, in the media section, this will give you those options. There's even, you can even really get specific and give the coordinates of your geolocation. And this is a kind of next level thing, because Google does show its results on a geolocation as well for different kind of searches. But also what you want to do is just go through your website and look at your images and make sure that they are, 1, filled out in the correct way, 2, specific to what you're doing, and 3, even more importantly, is that they're specific to that page. Okay, get on and do that. You're going to see a big improvement compared to where you are, and you are going to move miles ahead of those people who aren't doing anything on their site to even support SEO. Okay, just before I finish this video, I'm going to tell you about our new training called Quick Win Products. This is being released on the 1st of March. You can grab it now for an amazing price. There's even a discount code there. You also get over £1,000 worth of bonuses. This is insane. And Quick Win Products is all about creating a lower end product to help you with a bit of a cash injection and generate qualified leads. So you're moving people from cold to sold. You're not looking at any kind of leads or warm or hot or anything like that. You're getting paid to generate your own leads. How cool is that? Go and check that out, and I will catch you in the next video.